Pattinson, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Now, I saw Breaking Dawn yesterday. Really, really enjoyed it.
Cool.
To someone who's never seen one of your Twilight films, how would you describe it?
It's about a vampire and a girl who are in love and they get married, and she gets pregnant really, really soon afterwards, like 3 days afterwards, and she's already showing a baby who's a demon child thing. And this other guy who's also in love with the girl, who's also a werewolf, tries to kill everyone or something.
And then there's a cliffhanger right at the end. I think you summed that up really, really well. Thank you very much. And of course, it's the fourth time you've played Edward Cullen in these films. What would you say is the best thing about the role?
I don't know. I mean, just his ability to not really say very much. I kind of admire like someone having the strength to say nothing, because I'm kind of the opposite in reality. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice playing a character who's kind of more of a symbol, I guess. Like, it's not really, he's sort of an alien.
How did you find what is quite a steamy scene with your lady, of course, Kristen?
Yeah, it was kind of weird doing that in a Twilight movie, because it's sort of, the whole series is about abstinence, and then suddenly everything's thrown out the window. Twilight,
it's fair to say, is a phenomenon, isn't it? I mean, it's just gone absolutely mad. Did you expect it to get to the level that it's got to?
No, not at all. And because it sort of came out of nowhere. I mean, it's really strange to know that it's like 3.5 years later. It's sort of, we did the LA premiere last night, and it was bigger than the first one. Well, it's bigger than all of them. So it's so strange, and people have just connected to it in such a sort of profound way. And I don't know, it's the craziest thing in the world.
Because obviously, having started in Harry Potter, did you expect your career to go this way?
I mean, no, not really. I mean, after Harry Potter, I went to do really, really small things afterwards. Twilight was my first American movie. I mean, and it was not a big budget movie or anything. I'd never heard. No one I knew had heard of the books. This I had absolutely no idea about.
Now, we've talked about the acting, but you're also a musician. Last year, you won Hollywood's most influential Top Unexpected Musician Award.
Oh, really?
Did you not know about that?
I had no idea.
Apparently, you got voted that because obviously there were 2 songs, weren't there, in the first Twilight film?
Yeah.
So, what about on the music side? Do you see that going anywhere?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I just kind of, I don't know. People don't like actors who become musicians. It's weird. Like, there's a real weird stigma attached to it. Musicians can become actors and no one cares about it. But so maybe I'll do a sort of secret album or something. I'll never tell people. I'll never claim it.
Okay, because there's a lovely soundtrack with the Bruno Mars "Let It Rain" on there. It's a lovely soundtrack to the film. Now, Katie tweeted a question for you very quickly. Would you ever job swap with Jacob? Would you play the werewolf and he could play the vamp?
Yeah, I mean, I love that part. I mean, it's kind of all Bella. I mean, they're both great parts. But yeah, I wouldn't really want to work out all the time though. That's kind of it's really not my lifestyle choice.
And of course, Christmas coming up. What are you going to be doing for Christmas and the New Year?
I don't know yet. I actually genuinely don't know. I've been so kind of jam-packed with stuff up until now. I haven't even had time to think about it. And now Christmas is like 3 weeks away or whatever. It's what always happens to me. I end up just figuring out what I'm going to do about 4 days before Christmas.
So I can imagine New Year, that setting where you go on the honeymoon with Bella? Absolutely beautiful. What a location.
And also the place where we were staying, which was about 5 minutes away from there, was better than the actual set. And I would love to go back there, and now I can never go there
Well, I'm sure they could do you a deal.
Hopefully. I mean,
Well, whatever you plan on doing for Christmas, have a lovely time.
Thanks.
Best of luck with the film. It's going to be huge. And thanks for talking to us here at Heart.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert.